Hey, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to look at a new app called Campfire Blaze from the makers of Campfire Pro, which if you're a Steam user or if you're a writer, you may have encountered Campfire Pro at some point in your last 2 or 3 years. This is a new app that they're creating in order to be more versatile and also to be able to allow you to actually use this, the system wherever you are, whether you're on your desktop or your phone or wherever you may be. And so essentially the overview is that it takes the Campfire Pro idea and it expands it into a full suite of story development tools, including character creation, world building, and so on and so forth. And so they just made the announcement today that the free beta is open for the month of October, and so we're going to take a look at it and go from there. What I will say at the get-go, I just went ahead and signed up about 10 minutes ago. I had to sign in with Google because their regular sign-up button wasn't working so well. So if you haven't yet signed up with the Campfire Technologies, you may need to do that through Google. Just a little FYI. But as you can see, just kind of from the overview, this is something that has many features in which you will probably, if you're a storyteller or any kind of game designer or whatever you might be, this program is going to up your game in planning. Now, once again, I just want to remind you, this is based off of software that's already out called Campfire Pro. The difference is Campfire Pro is desktop only and it's no longer in development. Campfire Blaze is kind of the upgraded version that's going to be consistently added to. There is going to be a cost difference once this goes live in November. With Pro, I think it's like $50 plus $25 if you want the world building pack. With Campfire Blaze, it's modular, which means you're going to be paying for your components. So like when you look at these elements here, like word processors, character sheets, relationship webs, and all that, those each have their own separate fees. Now, I know that sounds crazy and ridiculous and probably a turnoff, but there's actually good reason for doing it this way, and I actually am in favor of it. It's kind of like when you select your healthcare. Like, you don't necessarily want to pay for things that you'll never want or need. It's with this, it's the same deal where the program you buy, you're not going to use every feature. So why are you going to pay for things you're not going to use? So the idea is that when you decide that you have a certain element that you like, you put the money down, and it's going to be based on annual fees, and then I think 2-year fees, and then lifetime subscription fees. So depending on how much you like the program will depend on how you end up paying for it. I'm sure most people who like the program are going to want to go for the lifetime, and I believe it's $30 per component to do the lifetime. So that's you can also do the research too when you get a chance. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the program, and we'll get a feel for whether or not we like it. So this is going to be, warning, this is going to be my first time trying it, so I'm literally going from the ground up. I'm going to be learning as you learn, and vice versa. So just keep that in mind. All right, and then this is a mailer. I'm sure that you have the same information on the website if you want to look more into it. So you can always go to the Campfire Blaze, which I'll have in the link below. Anyway, all right, let's check it out. Okay, so this is going to be the first thing you see the moment you sign in and get registered and all of that. Blank project, no idea what we're going to get ourselves into. I've never done this before, so we're going to learn together. Hopefully it won't blow up in our faces. So, but it might be kind of interesting if it does, right? Live. Let's go ahead and create a new project. So, so it automatically puts your name. I just put my whole name in there. Right? You can put whatever you want. You can call yourself Funny Dude 321 if you want. It's up to you. But that's going to be your persona on once you go through here. The one viewer, that's interesting. I guess I think that's for collaborators maybe, because I know there's going to be an opportunity to have collaborators. I'm recording this after 11 o'clock at night, so forgive me if I sound like I'm slurring. So let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got rename sharing. So we probably want to rename because we don't want to call it new project, right? Okay, so I don't know. Let's go back. Can we? Oh, I see. What's this do here? Or I guess whatever we click on, it's going to come to the same screen. So I think that's just our overview. It's probably if you have more than one project. I think what that is if you want to do 2 or 3 projects in a row, then all you're going to be doing is you're going to what I'm trying to say, like you'll pick whatever you want to work on. So that's what I think. Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and I don't know what is this here. So if we have a screenshot, or if we have a title page or something, then I think we can do that. So edit theme is probably the screen theme, I think is usually, yeah. So if you want to pick a different color, I think we're okay here. I'm not really trying to get too in the weeds on the way it looks. I just want to be able to use the program. So what we'll do is we're going to rename the project. We'll call this, oops, I'm not going to call it new project. We'll call it, let's see, we'll call it paper towels. Oops, can't spell. And I'm not going to do subtitle because, well, actually we'll do paper towels, a novel. Whoops. Novel, okay. All right, and then I guess we're going to do a description on this. So, one man versus, what happened? One man versus a huge coffee spill on his desk. Is this my keyboard or is this the program? It's messing up here. One man versus a huge coffee spill on his desk. So I have a remote keyboard, and I don't know if it's not talking well to the system. So I don't know if this is the program that's deleting things randomly or if it's my keyboard. My keyboard doesn't usually do this. So again, we have all these different controllers here. What is this? Is this our title screen, I think? Yeah, it's our title screen. Excuse me. So we have all these different places where we can decide. So we have characters, nothing here. Alright, let's go back to the main page here. So let's, I'm going to go back one more step to, is it home? Is it where we got to home right now? I think there's probably a way you can see all of your projects. I don't know if we click on Campfire Blaze. Yeah, okay, so we can't, if we click on the main header, it goes back to our primary screen. So if we created a new project, we would have a list of all the different projects available. So we'll go ahead and go back to opening this project since we're working on it still. And good, it saved all of our stuff. I was a little worried about that when I was typing and things suddenly went away. So again, I don't know what your experience will be. So I'm going back to my main remote stuff. Hopefully it won't mess things up too much. All right, so pinned, it's probably like our research and things, I'm going to assume. So I think what we're going to do instead, I think we're going to go down to the index and we're going to look at some of the things that they offer here. So go into the character. If there's a way to click on that. Plot. Alright, maybe we have to do this through the menu up here. Alright, so go into characters. Okay, nothing here. Use the buttons to add stuff. Okay. Alright, so good to know. Folders, I guess, is, we'll call this primary characters. Can we label it? Can we label it? Alright, no idea. Never mind. We'll just go to characters then. Alright, new characters. So, let's see. We want a good name for a guy who spills coffee all over his crap. So, I don't know why I need a subtitle for the character unless he's like, you know, Bob Smith, agent. And actually, let's do that. We'll say Bob Smith. Oops. Master businessman. Okay, and again, Bob is a master at business, but a failure at drinking coffee. All right, and then what's some attributes here? We have options. Okay. All right, can we? I feel like this still needs a little bit of time to bake here. Attributes. Okay, let's see here. Biographical names. Oh wow. Okay. Suddenly went from hardly usable to overly plannable. All right. Given name text. Jill? I can't change anything. Okay. I'm not sure I can actually do anything right now. Goodness gracious. Like I'm clicking on stuff. You know, I feel like I've had the same problem with just logging in, that nothing was actually clicking. I'm wondering. Oh, I see. Maybe is this about moving things around? Or is this about search for attributes? Okay, Bob. I don't know, no results. Oh, okay, so maybe this is just a menu. Tags. I feel like this has got a learning curve here. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if it works, you know, if it does what it's supposed to do, then it's fine. We just have to actually determine, you know, what we're trying to do here, and that's the thing I'm not entirely sure yet what we're supposed to do, because so far I've been able to name him. Again, like I don't have an image right now to. I guess we could always drop on a Pixabay, but I'm not going to do that. You can. You know, the important thing is you know that you can do that. Physical attributes. Okay, add item. So let's do that at least. Okay, item name. We'll say Bob. Let's see. Body type is often a good way to start. Why am I not? I can't highlight anything. Okay, hold on. Body type. Okay, let's see. Body type. All right. What? Stop deleting my text. Body type. There's some text. Don't forget, guys, this is day one. This is literally like the first day of beta. It's not even October 2nd yet. They just opened this. So part of this is testing. This is not an indicator of what the final product will be. I just need to send that caveat out there. Yeah, just keep that in mind. And body type. We'll call it, let's say Bob Smith is a large man with a larger belly. Okay, and then let's see, enter. Can I go to new type there? Okay, so I think what we want to do now is we want to add an item. Okay, yeah, so that's good. And then can we, all right, so we can also set image duplicate. So if we want to maybe do, some kind of attribute here, we can do that. I'm not using images because I didn't plan for any of this, so I don't really have anything to put in the spot. That's why, again, if you get this for yourself, you can test it out. And really the point of this video is just to show you what it is. I really encourage you guys to go test it on your own, because I'm not going to cover everything there is here. This is not really a video about covering the entire program. It's really a video about making you aware that it's out there. And so just keep that in mind. Anyway, so let's say body type and then physical attribute, hair. It's always an important thing. So what about his hair? Bob has hair. We call it mullet. Okay. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's see, personality or image. Okay, again, we're gonna do, that would be for like if we have a picture. I'm still not sure. So do we, oh, maybe do we click on, oh, okay. I see. You click the things you want to show up. So like if I were to put these three things in and then choose, that's how we do it. Okay, so Oh, that's pretty clever. 20 birthday October 1st. Birthplace. His bedroom. Right. Philadelphia. Oops. Okay, and now if we go back to manage attributes. I guess it doesn't give us an overview. I thought it might give us an overview if we did that. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so you can find things quicker that way too if you do search. Okay. All right, so if you want to do like a quick basic info fill in, that's how you would do it. Is you select what you want to work on and then adjust as you go. And then I guess if you click on the little buttons here, can you even do that? Doesn't look like they're accessible yet. All right. All right, personality traits. So you can see it's kind of open-ended. They're not really giving you hand-holding here. So it's a good idea to kind of know what you want to include. I would maybe advise having a template for elements that you want to include so that you have something to work with. I don't know if there's an importer. You can copy panels and all that, but yeah, I don't see anything that allows you to actually take a previous template from a different. But I don't know. It might still be there. It may be something that you use from the main selection. But anyway, so personality traits. We'll say compulsive, or no, we'll say attitude. Ungrateful. He's a businessman. He's not supposed to be grateful. He's got to, kill, kill, kill. All right, so all new items go through here. He's ungrateful. His habits are compulsive. Yeah, we're not really making the most likable dude right now, are we? You got to give him a save the cat element here. So let's say his thoughts. He's optimistic. So optimistic. It's not my keyboard, it's the program. It's not erasing what I wrote. So just bear in mind that right now you're likely not to, I think when it refreshes, whatever you just end up typing probably will go away. All right, that's good enough. We got a little bit of a variety for him. Statistics, add stat. I don't even know what to put here. I guess we'll say money, because he's a businessman. You just gotta have some money. Say dollars. Oops. Come on, spell. There you go. And he's an entrepreneur, so he has $10. Okay. All right. He's not very rich, but that's why he's in business, so he can get rich. All right. Let's see. And then now we can, if we want to, we can add something new. So let's say we want more than just the 4 basics. Maybe we want to know more about his eating habits. So let's say we'll call it food. Bob likes Tex-Mex and Italian, but he really likes coffee and whiskey, especially together and especially at 10 a.m. Okay. All right, good. It actually recorded all of that. All right, and then we just click off to the side and okay. Now what we want to do is we want to somehow move it. So if we grab that little pin there in the corner, I guess, is that how it works? So we'll just go ahead and set that down somewhere where we won't forget it exists. And then I guess we're good. And if we want to add any new cards, we just keep hitting that button. All right, and so the other thing I think we can do, I think this is true of Campfire Pro, is I think you can resize your windows. And I think you drag from the corner. So if your windows are too large, you can just move them away. Oops. Just kind of move things around. Okay, and then you can size it to just large enough that you can still see what's there. Now, I guess with this item down here, you'll notice that we have the little drag corner. I'm guessing if we need to, we can also expand the size of this card to have the same elements. So if we want to, I guess we can't do that actually. I'm not sure how you add an item if you're, maybe the panel is like item specific. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so we'll bring this back. So it's a little bit like a versatile Scrivener, if you're into Scrivener at all, or if you like the concept of Scrivener but not the program. Some way to do that. Okay. And then we'll just kind of, yeah, all right, here you go. All right, so, you know, we can keep on going. You kind of get the idea of what Blaze is about. You know, every section's got a new element. So we'll just quickly look at, you got characters, you got relationships. We'll just see, okay, you actually can't use relationships yet. Good to know. We'll see plot, timeline. We have that open. Okay, so this is where we actually plan the story. So time units, I guess, would be like minutes, or, oh, okay, Gregorian numerical. I don't care about that. It's kind of weird. We're not going to worry about that then. All right. So, click out if we can for the let us. All right, save. Okay, so button below to add some events. So let's see, new event. We're going to assume Bob already has his job, so the new event is that Bob buys coffee. Unbeknownst. Cannot spell, but I'm sure you already figured that out. Unbeknownst to Bob, the coffee will ruin his day. Let's see. The coffee will taste great, which is what he wants, but it will ruin his day. Okay. So that's our first, this is our inciting incident. If you don't know about inciting incidents, check out my Writer's Bookshelf series, and we have Larry Brooks right now is currently the star of the show. If you haven't read Story Engineering or any of his other books, go check out my channel. Actually, I think Story Physics will debut in just a few hours from now, so you know, maybe you can check both of those out. All right, so now I don't know how this works. Oops. Where did my... Oh no, where'd it go? I don't know where my card just went. Okay. Well, that's bad. Timeline works. Timeline. Well, I had a card. You saw it. You saw that I made it. What is this here? No. Can I get my... Oh, okay. That's settings. Filters. Oh, okay. It's still there. So let's... What the heck? It doesn't want to... Ah! It's playing whack-a-mole. Come on, man. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, that's not good. First day jitters. Oh my gosh, I think they did a lot of work on this program. I hope the people of Campfire Blaze are watching this, because there's some bugs. There's some bugs to work out. Oh boy. Alright, still... I can tell to you, there's probably going to be a need for some kind of instructions on this. I really want to know where my freaking card went. Settings? No, I just did that. It's called bad memory. Theme? No, that's the way it looks. I actually like... The theme, I think, looks really nice. If I go... Oh, okay, you can select... That's neat. Oh, okay, I get it. So, like, you can show by the marker... So maybe I didn't lose the card. Maybe the problem is maybe I just put it on the wrong timeline. Can I adjust? Oh, okay, I found it. Right, well, where did it? Oh, I put it way at the end. Okay, I see. So what we actually want to do then is maybe move it. Okay. Alright, definitely have a learning curve here. I'm trying to figure out what this little orange dot is, if that's anything. I'm so confused what's happening right now. Can I move this to another spot? I'm trying to move. Can I? No. Will my thing show up somewhere else? Okay. Oh good, I can give feedback. Your program is broken. Library. Alright, let's go back to the library. Bob Smith. I guess I'm the owner. Is that how this works? Alright, I don't want to share or delete. So maybe this is for like collaboration, or maybe it's for moving into other resources. I don't know. And actually now I'm not sure how to go back to the rest of... Oh, okay. So this tells you how to actually use it. Alright, I'm sure it was helpful. Let's go back though to... Okay. Alright, profile. Blah, 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 blah. How do I... No, I just did that. Derp. Okay, I see. So the orange button does show us something is there, although I can't, for whatever reason, open it up. Okay. I don't understand that at all. All right. Well, it may just be slow too. It may just be. Oh, okay. I see. When you click on left and right, then you can. Okay. I feel like I want to do this all over again. All right, guys. You know what? We're gonna. This has been a messy video because we're just learning how everything works. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I may do another video where this is a little more contained. I just feel like there's a lot here that's really sketchy. But I mean, it is an app. It's not just, unfortunately, it's not like a desktop that's been worked on forever. So it just takes a little bit of a learning curve to get this all down. But let's go ahead and we'll just do one more thing here. Bob's office. Bob has his own office. And then we'll do manage attributes here. So we're going to do type. I actually like all these here, so let's just we'll do all this crap. It's good. Government. Okay. So we're going to choose all of them. And so we'll go ahead and it's going to be room, or we'll do the building. Population, let's say 50. Language, English, ethnic group. Should be a mix. I don't know if I have ability to mix here. Ooh, Tigray. I don't know who that is, but that's who's going to live here. Tigrays. Okay. Time zone. I guess the Hawaiians. Hawaiians live here because Hawaiians like coffee. We're gonna assume Bob lives in Hawaii. Okay, time zone. So whatever Hawaiian time zone is. I think it's Midway Islands. Is that Hawaiian Standard Time? That's what we want. So it's whatever Hawaii's is. We'll say I don't know. Or no, we're doing the office though. We're not doing Hawaii. We're doing the building. So the office will make. Let's see. I think it's probably a decently run office. So let's say $1.5 million per year. Does that mean how I think that might be 2 zeros? Yeah, that's there you go. Okay. Per capita, well, I guess whatever divided by 50. And who cares? We're not going to worry about that. All right. Currency, it's going to be dollars. And then model capitalism, of course, because Hawaii. Major imports, coconuts. I don't have. Okay, so let's give me coconuts. I guess if you can't find it, you create it. And then export. Oh no, sorry, that's imports. Tourism. And then exports will be coconuts. And government type, it's an anarchy, and then in the expenditure, 1499999. So they make $1 a year. Okay. All right. Kind of hard to grow on $1 a year. I should know. All right. I'm a writer. That's how I know. Anyway. So you kind of get the point of how this works, and we're just kind of getting a feel too for how much is available. So the one thing I want to emphasize too is if you decide you're not ready for Blaze because of the wonkiness, the interface, but maybe you want the old Campfire Pro technology, which is the desktop that's already it's no longer supported, but It does have a lot of these same features, so if you like the idea behind it and want something a little more stable, that's still available. The world building pack is an extra $25, but this is all the stuff that you're going to have on there. And so this is kind of an idea of what you might get from that. So I think I like this part personally. I think this is a good way to kind of keep track of things. My overall opinion of this application, though, is that it's not even done yet. It's sort of the appeal to use this. One of the things that I think is maps is kind of cool too, because you can actually import your maps. So if you have something like cartography campaign 3, I think it's called CC3, just look up CC3. You can make your maps and then import them here. It's also really cool. But yeah, my overall impression is I like the idea behind it. I think it's it'll probably, once it's all the bugs are worked out, I think it'll be pretty solid program. It just takes a little bit of learning how to use the program. That's, I think, the main thing is you definitely want to spend some time really learning the system. And then the other thing too is when you're planning a story, it doesn't hurt to have your ideas, kind of out front and center, but it depends on what type of writer you are. If you're a planner, then this is really a good program to have. If you are the pantser, as we call it, then you may enjoy just writing the story and then plugging in the variables as you go, which is what I would probably end up doing. Like, I think as I develop characters in the story, then I would come back here and write them in. Or actually with Blaze, Blaze is going to eventually allow you to do the writing within the application, so I might kind of flip back and forth between the writing and the adding. So that's the value I would find in this program personally. Otherwise, I'd probably just stick with Campfire Pro for now, if I already even use any of these systems. The other advantage here with Blaze is that you don't have to use it just on your desktop or just on your phone or wherever you are. You can, just go wherever you want. All you're going to do is log in. So it's fully cloud-based. And then if you have somebody you're working on a story with, you can have the collaborations open. So these are the things that are going to be available to you when the complete version is done. But as I said, this is the beta, and it's definitely buggy right now, and it's not entirely intuitive yet. Now, could also be too is I have not used Campfire Pro, so maybe I just don't understand the interface entirely. Also bear in mind too, this is a straight up first impression. This is not polished. I'll probably come back, since the beta is open for a month. I will probably come back in a couple of weeks and do a more polished version of this. After having messed with it for a bit, and maybe what I'll do is I'll show you guys what I've done rather than experimenting with it. And so that might be something worth doing. So maybe just kind of look for that in a couple of weeks. I think that'll be fair, and then I'll just kind of work on something off camera for now. Maybe I'll continue the paper towel story. Obviously, it's not going to become anything because it's a stupid plot. But I'm not trying to purposely write something I want to write. I want to just again give examples. So anyway, hopefully you stuck with this video. I know again it's messy because we're doing a pure first impression where this is what you might go through yourself. I just want you to have an honest understanding of how to navigate this when you have no idea what you're doing. So if you kind of get a feel for what it might be like to work in this program based on my whatever that was I just did, go ahead, and now you have a little bit of a leg up. Now you kind of know your way around it a little bit, so maybe you can have a better experience on your first go. But if you're one of the designers of Campfire Blaze, I mean, again, this is my first go at this, so you have a really raw idea of a brand new user's interface. So just there you go. Hopefully you're watching this far. But anyway, that's all for now. And then don't forget, I'm still doing the Writer's Bookshelf series. It's going to go on until Christmas. Every Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when the videos go live. And then the adjacent blog will go up at 10 o'clock at night on zippywings.wordpress.com. So, or Drinking Cafe Latte at 1 p.m. if you're, if you type things into Google. Anyway, you don't really need to do the blog. I mean, the blog is just going to point you to the video. That's really the main thing. But anyway, just don't forget you have options here. I want to make sure you all are good at writing and you have good stories. And I will again come back in a couple weeks to do a more polished video on this. That's goes off and shows off more of what we worked on. So keep subscribing and ring the bell. Do all that stuff YouTubers tell you to do, so that you can stay on top of when the next video comes out. Okay. Hope you all have a great day and a good start of October. Hopefully the weather's turning nice for you. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.